So, fellow Micron holders, today is the day we've been waiting for. We are getting the Micron earnings announcement today after the bell closes, and we're going to talk about what to expect, what you should reasonably expect, what we're going to see in the earnings report. And we're also going to talk about the pros and cons and what we don't want to happen today. So you're going to have to stay till that, because there's a key thing in this earnings report that we're going to be looking for that we don't want to see happen. Okay. So I'm going to explain that to you. So if you're a fellow Micron holder like me, stick around. Got a lot to share with you right now. As of the recording, Micron is trading down 1%, 1.3%, trading at $1,037. Okay. So what to expect? All right, here's what we've got. We have sky high expectations for the earnings coming today. I'm going to give you the exact numbers here in just a minute. Okay. We also have sky high demand from data centers. We know this. We know that the three main memory producers, Micron, SK Hynix, and Samsung, control just right at 89, 90% of the memory market associated with the AI, the AI demand. These are the memory chips that go into every single, big chip out there: NVIDIA, AMD, Broadcom, so forth and so on, Intel. Okay. So again, they are going to announce their earnings after the bell closes. And everybody is looking at Micron, because what they're looking for is, if you take a look at what's playing out, you have NVIDIA, which is really the main one that everybody looks at associated with the semiconductor chip themselves. And Micron is the one that everybody looks at associated with memory. Everybody in the AI sector who owns AI stocks knows about the memory shortage, all that kind of stuff. So this is beyond important today for the entire AI sector, what Micron says, because people are going to be looking at this going, okay, is Micron going to say anything about CapEx expenditures slowing down? This is companies that are spending money on CapEx expenditures. Is Micron going to say anything about a slowing down of what they're seeing for what, the companies like NVIDIA or AMD or Intel are going to say or coming? Or is Micron going to say anything about, downshifting production? The other day when we saw the markets just move down, which was yesterday, that was because SK Hynix gave some comments about changing some of their production facilities and also moving more production fabrication into some lower end chips, and everybody freaked out. And that's why you saw everything go down, between 6 and 12, 13, 14% yesterday. That's what that was. And that's SK Hynix trading in South Korea. South Korean market went down 10+%. Okay. And then that spilled over into the United States markets and all that kind of stuff. Like, Micron has soared 727% over the past 12 months. It's up 270% since January. In fact, I've got that one here for you. You can see right here. Like right here. Look, this is just in the last 84 days, 222+%. Okay. Yeah, she's definitely moving nicely. All right. Continuing on. So Micron is expected to report earnings per share of $20.39, revenue of $35.5 billion. That would work out to 967% year-over-year EPS increase from the $1.91 the company reported in Q3 of last year. Revenue would jump 281% from $9.3 billion in the year-ago quarter. DRAM revenue is projected to climb 288% to $27.5 billion, while NAND, NAND, also called storage revenue, is anticipated to hit $7.7 billion, 256 improvement. Micron's adjusted gross margin could also hit 81.83%, up 110% year over year. Okay. Earnings report coming. Okay. Micron and Anthropic, they made a big announcement. I talked about that in a previous video. Here's what we've got to talk about, guys. Okay. Here's what you have to look out for. Remember, I talked about the top of the video. Here's the things that we are going to be looking, and Wall Street's going to be looking for this as well. They're going to be looking for forward-looking guidance. So they're going to want Micron to raise forward-looking guidance to say, we expect Q4 earnings, to be this and this and this, and they want those numbers to be raised. Number one. Number two, they do not want they meaning Wall Street's expectations and Wall Street analysts, they do not want any type of a dialogue or verbiage or anything said that gives any indication that spending is slowing down, period. Okay. So look what SK Hynix did. They made some comments in their on one of their calls about the fact that they were kind of shifting production fabrication to some lower end chips to kind of quote help meet demand and things like that. And the market took that very, very badly. Okay. So if Micron says anything kind of loosely kind of in that vein, or if they don't raise expectations enough for forward-looking guidance, or anything that even alludes to capex, capital expenditures, spending going down, you're going to see Micron move down dramatically. It could be hundreds of dollars, 20, 30%. We could see that. You're going to see the rest of AI go down as well in tomorrow's opening session. You're going to see futures be low tonight, all that kind of stuff. Again, Micron has that much power and that much weight in this equation with this earnings call, okay? That's what to expect. That's what we're going to be looking at. I will have a video coming out tonight after we get the announcement and after we get kind of the digested version of that and what and how the winds are blowing as far as Micron's earnings call. That's what I'm going to be talking about tonight. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification, because I will be coming out with a video around that, because I'm a fellow Micron holder, guys. I'm here with you. I'm in the same boat as you. I'm a little nervous about today. Not nervous in the capacity that I think Micron's going to miss, but I think that the expectations, there we go, we're bouncing up a little bit. The expectation is very, very high. And I'm a little nervous because of SK Hynix and what happened there just a few days ago with their kind of what they said and how badly the market reacted. Now, the market came back almost immediately. I mean, you can see the NASDAQ today's right now as of recording is up 157 and the Dow's up 542. It's NASDAQ we really care about because that's where all of the AI stocks are. This is just the things that I'm looking at, guys. I'm trying to make sure that I'm watching it for me. I'm watching it for you, and I'm giving you guys the latest and greatest. So so what we need to be really, really focused on is, well, obviously the earnings, and they need to come in line with earnings expectations and all that kind of stuff. But they've got to raise forward guidance, and they've got to not say anything. Which, I mean, if they have to, they'll divulge it if it's real, right? Hopefully the market hasn't slowed down. I'm not expecting CapEx expenditures to slow down. I'm really not. I mean, if you look at what we've got playing out, I'm not seeing CapEx expenditures. I mean, AI data infrastructure build out, these are real dollars being spent for real AI projects, all that kind of stuff is going up. The last number I saw was we were supposed to spend about $600-700 billion this year in 26. That number is north of $1 trillion now. That's not my number. It's the analysts and the those numbers have been raised. Okay. That tells me that CapEx is not slowing down, but everybody's watching Micron to see if it is. This is one of the biggest earnings calls that I can remember in any type of a short-term memory scenario here. This is huge. This one's massive. Okay. So, we'll see how it plays out. All right. Before I let you go, if you want to help make any more money, you want to know when to buy and sell any of your favorite stocks, actually know when to buy, know when to sell to lock in as much profit. I've got a trading indicator that's about $1.10 a day to use. This is it working live in action. You see it right here. It gives these alerts. It's a buy alert. That's a sell alert, buy, sell. You can see, and this is for Micron in the last 84 days, 222%. So if you'd had the software, you would have known when to buy and sell along that journey, and you could have locked in an additional 222% profit. So to put that in perspective, $1,000 put in would have made you $2,226 in profit plus your $1,000 back, right? That's how you make money in this market. Let me show you another one. This is AMD. I love AMD. This is AMD. Look, this is a buy to a sell in 46 days. See this blue box right here? That blue box is moving. That shows 46 days, 133%. Okay. It said buy here, sell here. Boom. Okay. Then another buy alert to another sell alert. Now we're 170. And then like right here, right now we're actually right there. We're at about 83 days, 176%. The software tells you how to buy, tells you when to sell. It actually will send you alerts, little pop-up notifications on your iPhone, Android device, whatever. Okay, so links are in below this video. I'll even drop a link in the top pinned comment, and I'll pin the comment to my website. It's called X1 Algo right there. These are your plans. When you hit that link, grab that discount code before you go, and that will make the prices even cheaper than you see on the screen. There's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee, a refund guarantee. So you can try the software for 30 days. You don't like it, you get an instant refund. And there's live coaching in the members area every week. Nobody else does that for you. And there's a private Discord chat community as well, where you become part of an investing community. So if all of that or any of that sounds good for you, for about $1.10 a day, give it a try. Look, you have zero risk, right? You have zero risk in this equation because of 30-day no questions asked refund guarantee and all that kind of stuff. So links are right down there to go to this page. I'll see you. Go make some money. Big day, Micron. Woohoo! See you.